Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
To the ground, he's got it again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williamson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Offense in an empty set. Working downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up. And he's in for the touchdown.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the 1st down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab on the left side. Off to the races. And he will house it.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And he watched the right defensive end, get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. There he goes! They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10 from their own 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he got loose. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Tyson. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to the running game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the mark. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They try to pop a run on the draw.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the outside. Find some room. Touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williamson. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Smashes it between the uprights. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. This could turn out to be a huge penalty thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Snagged in the middle. It's Williamson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it! And he's got a touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the run, it's Tyson. Spins away from the defender. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
We are just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trying to set the tone with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Works the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strickland. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. This time he's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll keep it himself. Fights off the defender. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And as he throws, it's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Play the analytics here. The snap sets up the throw. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Pulls and fires complete. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got it. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got a man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. A first down for the offense. They'll run play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Strickland. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. The give on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Back It brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. On the move, it's Strickland.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's complete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Just keep slinging it. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Williamson. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go up top on second and short. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Gives it on the option. And they're in for a touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. The quarterback's just going to take a knee.